Hello. Say hi, Eric.
Hi.
Yeah, so after last week's epic show that everyone watched,
I'm mine.
yes, I hope everyone loved last week.
Yeah, it was a great show.
Yes, it was. It was amazing. We had special guests. We had epic
Our
battle.
sponsor Mark Millar actually showed up.
Yes, he brought Hitch and McNiven, and we had a part. It was awesome.
Speaking of which, our foreign correspondent Tajib should be reviewing the Clint magazine as it comes out,
Hopefully, yes.
which he didn't even know about until I told him about it. All right, so first order of business story. We finally know what's happening in the Batman books. Now we've known for a while that Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson were going to be Batman,
Yeah.
and that Bruce Wayne was kind of franchising Batman.
Mm-hmm.
But now we know who's going to be in what books. Dick Grayson is going to be in Detective Comics, Batman, and Batman and Robin. And Bruce Wayne is going to be in Batman Inc. and Batman the Dark Knight. I'm going to be picking up Detective and Batman Inc. Just as an aside.
I'm gonna read Batman and Robin because the guys who are on Green Lantern Corps are on it.
Oh, really? I don't have enough money. I would pick up all of them if I could.
Well, let's see, who's Peter Tomasi and Patrick Gleason are the people I'm talking about. I'm not interested in the book Finch is doing, Dark Knight.
I don't know, like, I like David Finch, and that would be the big draw for that book, just like I like, that and seeing his writing, because this is the first time he's ever written, and he's writing Batman the Dark Knight.
Well, actually, he wrote like a small story in the 75th issue of Superman Batman like a week ago. So, yeah.
Like I said, this is his first story. This is his first time writing. And
You're right.
No, I didn't know he did a short story, but I mean, like, ongoing.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I just wanted to point that out.
I don't think it's going to ship on time, and I think it could either be really good, or this could be like a giant train wreck that's just so much fun. But I don't have enough money to figure out which it's going to be. So I got one from each, and those are also the two I was most interested in, because Batman Inc. is the Grant Morrison stuff, and Detective is Scott Snyder and Jock, and I'm really interested to see where that goes. All right, so the next story is that Marvel Studios is trying to get an Iron Fist movie made.
No. Before we go on with this, let me clarify. This was from last week, but you people wanted to rehear it again, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Here's the thing. The guy who wrote Airheads and Triple X is who they got to write the script. That's not the guy I would have gotten to write the script. Actually, the guy I would have gotten to write the script is probably the guy that wrote Kung Fu Hustle.
I've seen most of that movie, and I will agree with you.
It's awesome. Although maybe that's not serious enough for them, which Iron Fist should be kind of serious. I don't know. Get him to co-write with somebody.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's kind of exciting. And he's one of the easiest translatable to screen, I think. Especially if they pitch it right and make it kind of like a throwbacky kung fu movie.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it would look cool.
If they pitch it like Kill Bill, I think that's probably the right direction they should go with.
If it gets made, it's gonna hopefully look epic. If it's not gonna be a good story, at least.
Yeah. But I'll be interested to see who gets cast and all that. Again, this would have been a perfect role for Chris Evans.
Yeah. I know someone wants Ray Park to play him. I don't know. Some people want him.
Ray Park's a little bit too old.
Can he even act or talk? I've never
A little bit. He's not really a great actor. I mean,
all I know him from is Darth Maul and Snake Eyes. So.
He was in Fanboys. Have you seen that?
I have not yet.
Okay, he's a security guard. He has like 3 lines. He's not a terrible actor. I don't see him as the main lead.
Yeah, he could be the stunt guy.
Yeah, he could be the stunt guy. All right, so the next story is that they've announced that after Daredevil is canceled in 5/12. They will be launching. Apparently, it's a mini series. I thought it was a new ongoing, but apparently it's a mini series called Daredevil Reborn, and nobody knows anything. I'm sure this is because it's all tied to the events of Daredevil and Shadowland, but nobody knows if this is going to be continuing Matt Murdock's story, if this is going to be a new Daredevil or what.
Yeah.
You know, I feel kind of weird that there's all these books. They just were like, it's issue 500. And
yeah, no, that's my complaint when they said they were canceling Daredevil. Like, they just renumbered it.
Yeah. And hopefully when it comes back, they won't start at 1 and they'll just start at 513.
Granted, when they did Avengers Disassembled, they went like till 502 and then canceled it and did New Avengers.
Yeah, but did they renumber it?
Yeah, they renumbered it at 500, then went to 502, and then did the finale.
That's weird.
Yes, that's extremely stupid.
So, I don't really have anything to say.
And you kind of covered a lot of it in a video earlier, so...
Yeah. So the next story is about Darwyn Cooke. Now, you like Darwyn Cooke, right?
Oh, no, he's one of my gods. That's it, really.
I've not... I read The Spirit by him, and I thought it had a weird political tint to it that it didn't need to have.
I haven't read all of his Spirit yet. I'm gonna get those trades someday.
Well, the thing is, like, he would have, like, just, like the news, like, somebody reporting the news, and, like, the byline.
I think I know what you're getting, yeah.
It was just really weirdly, like, I hate conservatives. I don't have a problem with a book espousing your political beliefs, but if you're just bashing the other people for no reason, that kind of bugs me.
Speaking of bashing...
Yeah, okay. So he goes into this whole thing about how comics are wrong today and how they need to change. And I'm just going to read his quote. I want them to stop catering to the perverted nerds of 45-year-old... The perverted needs, sorry, not nerds. Of 45-year-old men. I want to stop seeing Batman fucking Black Canary. I don't want to hear Batman swearing. I don't want to see him feeding a boy rats. That's all All-Star Batman.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to see characters getting raped in the ass. I think that's Identity Crisis. I don't want to see characters who have been straight for 60 years become lesbians overnight because the writer's too stupid or uncreative to come up with something decent. I want to see new characters for a new time. And when the industry of superhero comics rains its sights to the younger people it's meant for, I'll be there with both arms and feet. Okay, so the big thing from this is the lesbian comment that a lot of people kind of took out of context.
Yeah.
Kind of out of context. His whole thing that, well, if they're going to make a lesbian character, it should be a new character. I kind of disagree with this. Because it wasn't like she was a character in continuity that they just made a lesbian. She wasn't even in Crisis Earth. So, for all intents and purposes, she is a new character who just has the same name as an old character.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I disagree so much with what he's saying. Not to mention, I saw the New Frontier movie. I don't know how close that is to the comics, but that's not children's friendly. It seems kind of hypocritical.
Well, no one's eating rats in it, Eric, so...
Well, no, but that dude blows his brains out. Nobody blows his brains out in All-Star Batman.
There's probably
a first opening scene.
Yeah,
But
he didn't even do that. Like, they didn't even do that in the comic, I think. They just needed a way of opening it, but that's a different thing.
But I don't know, like, I really disagree. First of all, I don't like the statement where it's like perverted nerds, the perverted needs of 45-year-olds.
I think this statement would have made a little bit more sense when a Batwoman debuted, because that was the only thing that was interesting about her when she came out. Ooh.
Well, I don't know, like, I just kind of feel like, I was like, so, making comic books for people 15 and up is not as smart a move as making people only 15, up to 15. Yeah. Like, if that, maybe 12, like that doesn't make any sense to me.
He's in his 50s. He's just a grumpy old man.
Right? I get that there should be comics for kids and that superheroes should, but I don't agree with him that superheroes shouldn't be done the way that they're being done. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's wrong. I don't agree with it.
Someone really wanted me to say something on this because people know I love New Frontier and I think he's awesome, but you kind of hit the nail on the head, and I wanted to hear what you thought on this because he sounded angry, and I wanted to hear your...
he's not wrong that there should be comics for kids.
Oh, he's not wrong on that.
He's completely right. I don't think all comics should be for kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next story is that the Runaways movie is starting shooting in March. And what's weird about this article that you sent me is like, oh man, nobody's really talking about this. They're more concerned with the other movies. I was like, we got a writer and a director. There's been nothing else. Why would we talk about this movie?
I know.
There's been no, we're going to do the first volume of Runaways, or we're going to do,
Someone sent me this link going, like, are you sure this is real?
Yeah, like there's not been much announced. And I'm kind of surprised we're shooting in March when we don't have a cast.
They're just going to make it up as they go. They're going to go on the street and say, hey, you want to help us?
They're going to CG all the humans. The dinosaur's going to be real, but they're going to CG all the humans.
They're going to get this crappy dinosaur puppet, and then the humans are CG. Oh, one other thing, and I found last week was because they didn't have a casting choice for. I don't know this book too well, so there's a character that's Asian in it. What's her name? I don't know Runaways that well.
There's a couple of girls.
Well, there's a girl that someone was angry because they did in the description for the audition they didn't put in Asian specifically, and then people freaked out.
Oh, I can't think of her name. Yeah, it's been a while since I read Runaways.
I've never read it.
She's the witch. I can't think of her name off the top of my head.
Yeah. There was like some people being crazy over the fact that they didn't specifically want her to be Asian or list that. I think that's just pure overreaction, but that's still a good point.
Well, yeah, she is kind of Asian in the books.
She's kind of.
Well, I mean, she's sometimes she's drawn, so it's not like obvious, but like her parents are Asian. As far as I know, or she might be half and half. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Like I said, it's been a while since I read Runaways, but yeah, there should definitely be some Asian there. Not Kristen Krug, please.
Not Kristen Krug.
I don't even think she is Asian. I'm not positive, but
I watched Street Fighter.
She just kind of looks Asian.
Legend of Chun-Li a couple nights ago.
I haven't. Ever.
I didn't see all of it, but yeah. Ironically enough, the guy who's playing Dum Dum Dugan's M. Bison in that movie. I find that weird.
But does he wear a hat?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Does he proclaim, "You came here expecting to face a man, but now you face a god"?
I think he did say that at least.
Oh,
he wore a business suit and had a beard.
That's not M. Bison.
He looked like a generic villain in anything.
That's not M. Bison.
I know. We're gonna switch over.